Bureau Koto, ko Paul Thompson Tokunga. My name's Paul Thompson. Today I'm going to talk to you about waste management and waste minimisation. So, waste minimisation and waste management. These issues relate to, as a society, we are generating and disposing of ever greater quantities of waste. By its very nature, the generation of waste contributes to unsustainable use of natural and physical resources. Once waste is generated, it needs to be managed, and the management of waste also has adverse effects on the environment. The causes of these issues relate to the low levels of circular management of materials in New Zealand. This refers to the ways in which we can reduce the amount of waste that is created from the materials we use. And once materials become waste, there is also low levels of waste recovery, such as reusing, recycling, etc. And the waste management facilities have their own impacts, and I'll touch upon this again a bit later. What we know, waste minimisation. There are many schemes for waste minimisation or collection of specific waste types. Environment Canterbury supports the National Ag Recovery Programme. This facilitates the removal of unused hazardous substances and particularly redundant pesticides and agrochemicals from farms. This graph shows the amounts of hazardous substances collected by the Ag Recovery Initiative during 2020 and 2022. It's an indication of the materials that are likely to have been disposed of in the absence of initiatives that encourage waste minimisation. This slide has been obtained, or the information on this slide has been obtained from the What We Know web pages, which are obtained or can be found from Environment Canterbury's web pages and contain a lot more information on this and other topics covered in our webinar series. Why managing waste is important. So as well as being an unsustainable use of natural resources, some wastes produce greenhouse gas emissions that contribute to climate change. Waste management provides alternative options to the disposal of wastes, and when it's undertaken well, it can minimise the risk of land contamination. However, waste management facilities require energy, infrastructure, and the use of natural and physical resources of their own, and these can have adverse effects as well. Waste facilities can also have adverse effects on our communities and impact on social well-being, such as reverse sensitivity effects on nearby neighbours, and also cultural well-being, such as impacting on the relationship of tangata whenua with ancestral lands, water, and other taonga. The current goals in the Regional Policy Statement in relation to waste. For waste minimisation, the goal is to work alongside other legislation, such as that which controls how the waste management system operates in New Zealand. The planning framework encourages the reduction in the amount of waste generated at source and supports initiatives and proposals that apply the waste management hierarchy wherever possible. The waste management hierarchy identifies that minimising waste through reducing, reusing or repurposing is preferred before waste is generated. And once waste is created, recycling, composting, recovering value is preferred before disposal as the least preferred option. For managing waste, the goal of the Regional Policy Statement is to minimise impacts on the environment and our communities. This involves enabling a network of community waste transfer facilities to be established and to ensure that residual waste is disposed of with appropriate controls and processes. This includes encouraging the separation of materials and the capture of landfill gas. The planning framework also encourages shared working between local councils and Ngā Tahu to identify opportunities for better outcomes and in recognition of the different roles and responsibilities in the waste sector. So we want to hear from you. Please let us know whether our goals in the Regional Policy Statement are still appropriate or whether they need to be changed or looked at again. There on the bubble in the slide, there's the question, do you think there should be more incentives for waste disposal options? This question may help when asking whether our current goals are still appropriate. Where to find more information? Please visit our webpage, www.ecan.gov.guvt.nz/our future, for more information. There's also you can explore information on the What We Know web pages that are also available from Environment Canterbury's website. Feedback forms to provide your feedback are obtained from our future web pages, and we are keen to help you and help us understand what is important to you. Kia ora.